In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
I'm doing alright, how are you?
I'm good. It's been such a long time.
I know.
How's classes?
Overwhelming and stressful, but it's around finals, so what do you
I know. I'm so ready for Christmas.
You and me both.
Oh my god, I'm so ready to eat and get presents.
I'm just ready for this month-long break we're about to do.
I'm so sick of like doing homework and having tests.
Papers.
Oh my god, it's so freaking annoying. Ugh, but it's okay, because we're gonna make it, you know? Why is my boyfriend texting you? You want some water?
Is the red cup okay? I know you like red.
Okay, so are you gonna answer my question? Because this is my boyfriend.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But look, you're not looking, you're avoiding me, which means this is obviously him.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kristen, did you have eaten yet? Would you like something to eat?
No, I don't want anything to eat because now I feel like you're trying to be funny and there's obviously something going on here.
Oh no, that's somebody. I don't know who that be. Who that be? I'm gonna fix you something.
Why were you texting my boyfriend? We're supposed to be best friends.
I am your best friend.
No, you're obviously not.
Girl, Love and Hip Hop is on. Let's watch some.
I don't want to watch Love and Hip
You
Hop.
love and Hip Hop.
Is everything okay in there?
Police. I'm Detective Benson.
And I'm Detective Stabler. We got some phone calls about disturbances in the area. Is everything okay?
We came to check out, make sure everything's... Oh my God. We're gonna need backup. Should we check see if she's still breathing?
Well, she's there for sure.
Oh my God, clearly multiple stab wounds.
No murder weapon right
The
here.
killer just left it out.
I guess I should look.
We need to call a bus.
Dang, the blood's so fresh.
Let's survey the rest of the apartment to see if we can find anything about this body.
Right on and on, Lee.
Such a shame. Maybe this is the victim's purse. We found her student ID. She's a student at UNCG. Her name's Mila Pettiford. Such a shame. I wonder who did this to her.
Guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yes, she has a couple text messages. One from her mother, how was her day? That's such a shame.
Little does she know.
Her daughter's dead. One from a Sydney Thompson. Miss you, girl, haven't heard from you in a while. Maybe she went AWOL. Can't be her. We have somebody from a Sir John saying, I had such a great time last night, we should do it again.
Maybe he's college student.
That could be him. Got to get more evidence.
Plus, we gotta get some evidence to take down to the lab.
Yes, I'm gonna. It's such a shame it was right by the holidays. I'll get the knife in a bag. We got all the stuff to take down to the lab.
Got it all.
Let's go and let's contact her parents.
Okay, so here's the problem. We have a dead person and 2 suspects, Sydney and Sir John.
We need to figure out the motive.
Okay, well, what's the question of fact?
The question of fact is which one of these 2 people is responsible for Mila's murder?
Okay, well, look at the evidence. We have a bloody knife, a text message, and a witness saying she saw Sydney entering and leaving Mila's apartment the night of the murder.
Well, we are currently waiting on the lab results for a match of fingerprints on the murder weapon. We have an alibi for Sir John. He was working at Papa John's the night of the murder.
Okay, well, who would want Mila dead?
And why?
I guess we'll get lynch on him.
I guess so.
There's no question of fact that Sydney killed Mila. However, we cannot prosecute her until we get a confession out of her. I can do that. We got it. I got it. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Miss Sydney? Want something to drink?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
We're gonna be here for a while, so you might want something.
I'm fine.
All right, then. We'll just get started. So, who is Mila Hediford to you?
She's my best friend.
Your best friend. How long have you been best friends?
We've been best friends for about 5 years.
5. Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So, what happened to Mila on Thursday night?
I don't know, I was with my boyfriend.
You're with your boyfriend. Interesting. Who's your boyfriend?
His name is Sir John.
Sir John. All right. And how long have you guys been dating?
For about 2 months.
Okay. So, you weren't at Mila's apartment on Thursday night.
No.
So, what does this mean? What does that mean to you at all?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Okay. So, Mila was murdered.
I'm aware.
Okay. And witnesses have said that they saw you entering and leaving Mila's apartment on Thursday night. Are you sure that you weren't there?
I'm positive.
You're positive. All right. Because, see, with the evidence that we have, it kind of points us toward the fact that you might have murdered her. And I don't want to assume, but with the text messages that were received at 5:53 p.m. from your boyfriend, and they were on Mila's phone, it kind of leads us to believe that you might have been a little upset. Maybe a little love triangle caused you to react in a way, and then you just killed her out of anger or jealousy or hurt or frustration.
Oh no, I was with my boyfriend that night.
Was it a fight that went wrong? Did it start off as a little fight, and then all of a sudden you accidentally killed her and it was too late?
I wasn't there.
You weren't there. Okay. Well, if you're going to stick with that story, then that's fine. However, I do have a couple of witnesses that have seen you there and that can vouch for you being there. So, if it comes down to it that you aren't telling the truth, that's a problem. Because we have proof. We have people saying you were there.
Okay, well I think that's inaccurate because I wasn't there. I was with my boyfriend.
You were with your boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay, and your boyfriend was at work that night. Sir John? Where does he work at?
Papa John's.
Papa John's? Yeah. He was at work Thursday night.
Yeah, well after he got off work.
Then you were together. So where were you before he got off
I was
work?
at home.
You were at home. Okay, and you never stopped by Mila's apartment?
No.
Not once. All right. So, basically, I know you did it. I know you murdered Mila. How do I know? Because I have evidence. I have proof. No one else was in that apartment on Thursday night when Mila was murdered other than you. Just you.
Detective Litch, I have something you want to see?
Thank you, Detective Benson.
Of course.
Like I was saying, the evidence is there. You murdered your best friend. What's wrong? Anger? Frustration? Do you want to admit to anything?
Okay, I did it. I did it. She slept with my boyfriend, so I killed her.
You killed her. So you did do it. You did do it. How'd you kill her?
I stabbed her.
You stabbed her. Awesome. Just
Sydney Thompson, you're under arrest. Mama Pettiford.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be held against you in the court of law. Come with us.